Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Farscape. This is season 4. This is episode number 19. This episode is part 1 of We're So Screwed. This has 3 parts to it, so I'm slightly shitting myself. Only because I know that after season 4 we just go to like the Peacekeeper Wars. So I don't really want to know what's going to happen in this because we're kind of getting close to the end, and I really don't want to get close to the end. I would just love this to keep on going because I've enjoyed every single second of this show and just completely fallen in love with it, and I'm just kind of sad. I think at the moment, last episode we saw what Erin's been going through on this ship that she's currently on, and we are now about to travel to, I think it's called Katratzi, where they're going to do whatever it is they're going to do with her, because we saw the different types of experiments they seem to be willing to do to females or any prisoners that they have, and it's quite similar to what happened to Scorpius's mother. Actually, I'm slightly worried about Erin's baby, and she put up so much strength trying to defend herself and trying to put them off the scent of John, because they thought that through the baby they could get wormhole information via John if it was John's DNA. And so it's like, shit, at the same time all this is going down, we've got John and Scorpius, who previously went to the alternate Moya and found alternate Stark and were able to get him to talk about Katratzi, and Scorpius kind of twigged where this place could possibly be. So the fact that John had to team up with Scorpius to do this and promise him wormhole information to get Erin back, holy hell, I never saw that coming at all. But it kind of goes to show just how much she means to him, really. She means more to him than the wormhole information does. And to see that, you know, for all this time he's been fighting to stop Scorpius and the Scarans from getting that information, and then he's now just like, look, you can have it, I just want her back. I'm looking forward to watching this, but not at the same time, I'm not. Let's go.
The Scaran border station has given us permission to dock.
Oh shit!
Moya senses 3 other vessels present. One has our own transport pod.
That means the girls made it okay.
Getting here is the easy part.
She'll be fine. The Scarans will just think she's another Kaelish bureaucrat.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be a peacekeeper.
All vessels en route to Katratzi must stop for inspection and quarantine. The procedure takes 5 solar days. Any vessel lacking the proper security clearance beacon will be destroyed on site.
Standard, I guess.
Very reassuring.
We will find her.
The Kaelish are definitely running things around here.
They are a conquered species. They serve the Scarans in order to survive.
You mean they're collaborators?
I must get back. Meet me later.
In a while.
Got anything to tell me?
Erin is here.
Say that again.
Erin is here.
That was easy.
The Scaran freighter has finished its time in quarantine and is leaving in half an hour.
We gotta move fast.
This won't harm the baby,
Oh god.
but it will keep you docile. See, I could make things so much easier for you.
She is so broken.
If only you trust me.
It's a hell of a time to be eating, Rigel.
I have an idea. Get me more.
Ready the ship to leave.
I'm with John on this. I don't trust what Scorpius is doing because I don't know what he's doing.
It's time. You're doing good.
Oh no, it's not real.
You're doing great.
Give me a micro.
Observation.
From the freighter. Sakasi thinks she's alert.
Not good. It's another person you gotta fool.
This'll be convincing. Stand back.
She's gonna be sick.
Hey, you all right? Don't feel well.
Oh shit.
What's the matter with him?
Maybe it's your lousy food. Yes, I'm sure of it.
Have you ever had a nemesis of this severity before?
Just once, but they cured it.
And what was the cause?
A touch of derma follica.
That's a highly contagious disease.
Oh, don't worry. They said it was dormant.
We're in lockdown until further notice. Anchor all vessels to their docking ports.
Clever, right, you?
Can't keep us here.
I can, and
Look at
I
him.
must, under the quarantine policy of your hierarchy.
Have you any evidence that Hynerian's condition poses a risk?
no, but I must err on the side of
Of caution.
Thank you for coming.
Uginaranti Pralaton, Alleviator and Healer. And this is my personal assistant. You may remain here if you choose.
Yes, healer.
I love this plan.
Data from Simpson.
This might be the best plan they've ever done.
Apparently, we've brought you here for nothing, healer. This isn't Dermapholica at all.
Oh, it's too soon to tell, I'd say.
Per this report, he should have exhibited signs of skin sloughing by now.
May I see that?
Does he not believe that she's a healer?
Dermapholica is very difficult to diagnose. For sure that what you had was Dermapholica.
Yes, I barely survived. 4 of my wives didn't.
Oh!
Here.
No.
Rigel's scam seems to be working.
So you know.
One of the voices on the medical distress transmission was Sakosa, so we played along.
Smart Luxon.
Seems your caution was justified. His skin is sloughing.
I hope she hasn't just gave him it again.
The lockdown will remain in effect.
Are Sebastians immune?
She might have gave it to Aaron.
No.
You'll kill Aaron even before we get a chance to save her.
Don't you say that. Don't you dare say that. I will fix this.
Holy shit.
You wanted a plague, I gave you one. Without real symptoms, the lockdown is lifted. Erin is on her way to the Scarran base.
We had another hour. We could have maybe got to her in that hour.
What's that?
This is something for a special friend. It's the Sebastian cure for Hynerian Dermapholica.
Or a vial of dust.
You're a medical worker, right?
Test
I could let
it.
you analyze it.
No more?
No. Why?
Aaron.
Another Sebastian needs treatment.
You bastard. It's too bad for them.
Shit!
Wake up.
Leave her alone.
Oh shit!
Don't do anything stupid.
Oh,
Scarran hierarchy paid good Grindos for me. They wouldn't want their package delivered damaged.
no. Fuck. Oh shit!
I will deal with him.
This is getting so complicated. I'm so scared about what's going to happen. Good God, look at him. Help him.
Unfortunately, it won't cure anyone other than a Hynerian.
And that's a problem.
Because anyone else might get it.
Has anyone else contracted the sickness?
No, not as yet.
Hey. Hey, you with the big ship.
Oh God, they're sick.
Okay?
We may have another victim. Come on.
Somebody call the healer. Hey, what are you doing? Don't run away, get It's okay. It's all right.
Oh
Okay,
shit!
we're gonna get the healer.
You will find a cure, and we will have it first.
Nurse! Assistant! Nurse, didn't you? Check the patient.
I'll do it. Save your strength. Don't try to speak. She doesn't appear to be infected.
Neither was my nurse. If she's infected, can you cure her?
I think I can.
What the hell is taking so long? The light
Oh,
should
God.
be out by now.
He doesn't even
Procedure
know.
success depends upon the swift transfer of the fetus. Therefore, we should open both the subjects simultaneously.
I'll go check it out.
Right.
Check the ship.
Yes, I must check mine.
No, you stay here.
Oh no. I don't even know if we're going to get her out of here by
Are
the
you
end
done?
of this part.
Almost. If I jam the docking port controls, then the freighter won't be able to break free and follow us.
Pilot, what's our status?
Moya is free of the docking collar.
Reactivate all starburst systems.
Done.
Is this real?
It's real. You're on Moya. You're safe. Baby's fine. Everything's gonna be okay.
I hate when you see her scared and vulnerable. And it's only if John that really gets to see it, apart from the odd occasion when it's pilots.
You nearly killed me.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. But I did kill others. By my actions, I have taken innocent lives.
Welcome to Moya. In my time as Dominar, some of my actions resulted in the deaths of the undeserving. Even when the cause is just, it's a hard thing to accept.
I must seek forgiveness from the divine eternal.
I can't help you there,
No.
but I can extend my forgiveness.
Scorpius knows everything you know, John.
What did you say?
I said Scorpius knows everything you know.
As in wormhole?
Meaning what? Another new feature. Scorpius can hear me. Well, I've been sharing the contents of your head with him. Memories, thoughts, dreams. Wormhole technology.
No, you're lying.
And eventually, they will torture the information out of it. And everything they ever wanted to know about wormholes will be theirs, courtesy of John Strike.
Leave me alone!
No!
Has he played him this entire time?
It's all right.
You have to go back for Scorpius. Tell her, John. Tell her you must rescue Scorpius. Tell her.
I don't even know where to start. What? Oh my god, man. So seeing that we finally got to this place where the Scarron ship had docked and Moya had docked their Lolan Sokozu, we had to come up with this crazy plan where Rigel became ill, and Rigel just kind of did it off the cuff, but it meant that Naranti could portray herself as a healer to try and cure him of this plague, although it didn't exactly go the way she planned and wanted it to, and Rigel nearly died again, and other people, innocent people as she said, died. That was probably one of my favourite scenes in this, was seeing that vulnerability of her, because we've never seen that side of her before. Rigel comes out with one of his beautiful kind of off-the-cuff speeches that you just don't expect, and all I kept thinking about was Zan, and like her relationship with Rigel was one of my favourite things, and I just kept thinking she would be so proud of him, like in how far he's came since she died. And it was quite heartbreaking to watch that, and I think that's what hit me the most in this, actually, just the thought of her and seeing like the different things Aaron had been going through while being kept prisoner on this ship, and John kind of coming up with this plan of trying to seduce the Doctor to try and get closer to Aaron to get her out, but it didn't work because that Charad found him. And then Scorpius kind of doing his own behind-the-scenes espionage type work with the Scarron captain. So Kozu trying to get on the good side of the people that were working here so she could get the schematics to release the docking mechanism so that we could easily starburst away. This was just so full. I don't even know how I'm even going to edit this down because there was so much going on at once during this. And finally getting Aaron back onto Moya. The whole process of trying to get the baby out of Aaron into Chiana was terrifying because they weren't even going to use anaesthetic on Aaron. And all the Scarron captain cared about was getting Aaron's baby and then getting them back onto Moya into safety but leaving Scorpius behind. We don't know what's going to become of Scorpius yet because we just saw him getting basically mind-frailed by that Scarron and he was like sick and then passed out. To then finding out while John's sleeping that Harvey's not possibly gone and he is actually in there, but now he has like a link to Scorpius. For him to say Scorpius is aware of everything, that means the entire time that John and Aaron were pretending they weren't together and John trying to keep the baby secret from Scorpius, his connection to the baby secret from Scorpius, and Aaron being the key. Scorpius has possibly known this the entire time and just played along with it. That is one of the biggest double crosses in the world, if that's exactly what it is that he's done. He's known since the moment he brought Aaron back that she was the key in that case. More so than what I think he already did know, because I think I was questioning that a few episodes back anyway. I don't even know how to compute this. I may have to go rewatch this and kind of get my mind around it so I know what the hell's going to happen or even suspect might happen in the next part, and I will see you guys later, so thank you.